Okay. Messed up some parts, but you know what? I think I do a pretty good job just playing from memory. I haven't played a lot of these Guilty Gear songs, these traditional old XX and X themes for such a long time. Actually, I don't even remember how to play Eno's actual theme, the was it Shadow Festival or whatever it's called? The translation, I don't remember what the actual name is. But I do remember how to mostly play Midnight Carnival. I always thought that was just the cooler theme. You know, just laying it out there. But yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at Requiem, which is Eno's theme in Stripe. I almost said Exerd. That's a different game, different song. But we're gonna take a look at that. I know already that it's not in a half step down like Midnight Carnival is, so we're going to be switching guitars. I have had the fortune of listening to the trailer theme quite a few times when her reveal trailer was put out, so I do know what the tuning is in already, and I already kind of know some of the parts of the song, but I don't know the whole song. So just to get that out there, being as honest as possible, that I do know a little bit of Requiem. So let's go ahead and let's get this switched out for something different. Also, this is my most Eno-ish guitar. You know, I think it kind of looks almost like hers, just not the right shade. You know, hers is like a aqua-ish color, but I think this is a pretty close representation. It's all classic, Bigsby on it. Close enough, right? Let me know. Let me know, people in the comments. What do you think? Close enough? I think so. Speaking of classic, let me make sure that that's not clipping. All right, cool. We're not. But speaking of classic, this is a gold top Tokai, not a Gibson. I'm not rich. I can't. Don't look at these. Ignore that. I can't afford an actual gold top Gibson. All right, that's way too much money. So I'm just gonna go with this. It looks every bit as good as one, and I modified it with stuff that I like. So let's go ahead and let's take a listen to. Let's put on the headphones today. Go ahead and do that, and let's take a listen to Requiem. Yeah, so like this part is really hard to figure out. It's something like it's going off something like that. Some spooky chords. I like it. It's also cleaner, but I do like that part. And then it's cables in the way. It's doing some doing stuff like that. I didn't really focus too much on that part. It was really the main riff, but let's keep going. So far, it's I dig it. The intro was cool, especially when I heard it in the trailer. I thought it was such a sick sounding song at the beginning. So let's just keep going. Then this part. This part is new. Oh yeah, it's like I dig this riff. Okay, I dig that riff a lot. But the beginning riff. Let's go back. Let's go back and talk about the original riff. All right, this riff is so cool. It's something like that. At least most of it is correct. But it's such a cool sounding riff. It's like really, it's kind of old school, like heavy Guilty Gear sounding. Right? It's very good sounding. I dig it. I like it. So let's go ahead and let's go back up to this last part, because it sounds like it's almost like the Roar of the Spark riff, you know, that riff. I have to remember how to play it. It's been a while, but yeah, it's kind of like that. It sounds like it's up here. So let's go ahead. I think we backed up enough. Okay. So this first part, I know it changes in the second part, but it sounds like it's which is some cool riffing, I got to admit. It's at least that's what it sounds like. It's basically them trying to... Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's a weird kind of chord thing that they're doing. They're just making it sound heavier. But yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. And then this next part... Yeah, so that second part, it sounds to me like it's... It sounds something like that. It could be a little off, but that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, let's back it up. Because then we ended on a D. And then this was the other part that sounds really cool in the song, in the trailer. Yeah, so this riff is really cool because it's very thrashy. I enjoyed it when I first heard it. It's doing a triplet, so you get in a little gallop here, right? So da da da. And it's going between 2, 3, and 5, so and then the next part is and then this last one, it's either going to be a right, it's going to be an A, or it's going to be a like this weird, I think it's that, which would be like right, it's ending on this kind of nastiness, but it's really cool sounding. That's probably, besides the that and this riff so far are like, they're both from the trailer, and it's the coolest shit. These are two of the coolest riffs that I've ever heard, and we haven't even finished the whole song. And then here we go, we got this part. Okay. So this next part, this lead part I really like too. I tried to learn it. It was which it's kind of tricky to play. That's what that sounds like. At least that's what it sounds like to me from learning it. It's cool sounding, very awesome. But we got this next part, which is, I think, going back. Yep. And now we're back to this riff. Yeah, it's very awesome. And then we're back to this part. So we got a normal song progression here. We have our intro, and then we got, what is it, like verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Okay, sounds little bridge. It's kind of bringing back the intro a little bit. Solo. Oh, okay, we got some cool. Okay, a little bass. solo is really good. I like it. Solo's sick. Very well done. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, now we got a solo over the main riff. Okay. This kind of reminds me actually of Axl's. Hold on. Let's let it play out. Oh yeah. Play that pentatonic scale, boy. Okay, and then it's gonna go back to that. It sounds, this part comes out of nowhere. It's like some weird bridge-like thing. And he's going off on these diminished run. Right? He's doing stuff like that. It's kind of reminding me of the, whatever the, diminished run. Whatever that run was in Axl's theme, it's kind of reminding me of that. Is it supposed to be like a, hey, Axl and, you know, or like a thing in the story? So it's like kind of reflecting both of them. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but it seems like they kind of, it seems like it's related in some way, right? All right, so let's back it up because the solo was very good. Oh, this part was... Actually, this part was really good. I kind of want to listen to this part again. There it is. That's so out of place. It's like, it's almost out of place, but it's cool sounding. Like, open string riffs are always the coolest shit. Just... You know, it's very 80s to do that. Right? It's very, very cool sounding. But, this solo, though, let's back it up. But yeah, we're... We're like in D, you know. And then we got this part, and now we're back to this. It's got all this build up. You got this huge build up, and then it ends. Okay, yeah, we got to build up to the end, and then it just stops. Very cool. Very cool. I do love this theme. Favorite parts are really just the right? That was one really good one. The you got that riff, the solo, fantastic solo, well done. It just goes on. I love how it's just like a straight minute and a half, mostly of a solo. Got that little bass section in there. Intro was, honestly, it's a very good song. This is one of the best songs on the soundtrack, I think. It's just hard to explain. I just really like it. It's got these, I guess it's very Eno. It sounds heavy. It's, at first, it sounded like it because we just heard the, and I'm like, I love that part. Super heavy, but it was like, was it going to be a straight thrashy song? Because I don't think that would have fit Eno very much. But it's very, you got some really heavy metal in there, and then you've got a lot of 80s stuff going on. Like, it's like 80s hard rock, like somewhat into the 90s version of the 80s, right? Like 1995 80s. Yeah, so it's very heavy. It's very well done. It's mostly straightforward. It's like, even though it's a 5-minute song, it doesn't like just straight go all over the place, like Zato's theme and them do. Like, there's just a billion parts in it, and we needed to make it super intricate. It's very straightforward, and it's very to the point, and I do like this song. I just love how it's hard to say. I just like how it's structured. I love the riffs. Just a good ass rock tune. Good ass, right? Just a good ass tune to jam to, and a lot of that stuff just fun to learn. Cool riffs, and yeah, I'm repeating myself. So I think that's it for this for Eno's theme. Very solid. I put it pretty high up there on my favorite song so far. And yeah, with that, like the video, do all that good stuff. You can comment, share it, do all that. I will be going to Goldstein's theme next, since he's coming out like tomorrow, or when this video shows up for you guys. So I'll be doing that. You can check this out if you want to check these videos out early, about a day early. They're going to be up on Patreon. I'll leave that in the description if you want to support. It only costs about $1 a month, or it costs $1 a month, and you'll be able to get your early access to these videos. There's Teespring, Twitch, all those things I keep talking about all the time. We have the water bottle still doing that. Going to keep doing that as long as they want to keep working with me. It's been doing pretty well. And yeah, other than that, I look forward to finishing the rest of the soundtrack and then moving on to other video game soundtracks, fighting games mostly. And yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around. You guys have been subbing and doing all that good stuff, and I appreciate every single one of you. I don't know why I said it like that. Who sounds like that? Is that like Bill Clinton? Whatever. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys, and I will talk to you or see you guys when I'm in the next video. So take it easy, everybody. I'm Dan. This is HurtboxTV, and peace.